So what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about Quant Network, trying to give you all the updated price prediction in the market for this cryptocurrency. Currently, you can tell that the price did hit our ultimate TP price recently, maybe 3 days into the price prediction. The market came all the way up here towards $130. That was the high, and now look at where the price is. So we're going to try to talk about what we think Quant Network is going to do next. So welcome to the channel. Make sure each of you hit the like, share, and subscribe as always so that you guys stay in tuned with what we are tracking here within the cryptocurrency space. So let's go ahead and get rid of this price prediction here first. We will also begin to clean up the chart because price has eradicated certain areas to where we suspected sellers to be, as well as where we thought buyers would be. Okay, just that easy, just that simple. So we got a very wide range of where we can actually input new pockets of buying and selling. So let's go ahead and do that first. So I think the first area that we're going to try to identify is going to be the sell pockets. Okay, so we're going to place one there, and then we're going to place another one right around here for Quant Network. Now, I think you guys can see where the buy pocket is currently in the market for Quant Network, which is currently right there. Market maybe about 4 days came through and held $105. So that's a very important area if we're going to think price is going to go lower, or if you're thinking like an area to come in and actually purchase this cryptocurrency, that may be a logical spot that a lot of people may try to come in and buy it. All right, so now let's go ahead and look at this on a 2-day chart. So again, we're just trying to get a feel of the market to see if it's maintaining its strength, if price is still aiming for higher prices, because if so, then we're going to anticipate another idea, look for Quant Network to go higher. So this was very good to see this here though. These 2 3-day price bars, how price closed up there at the high of the bar, but we're not really seeing a follow through after those 2 3-day price bars. It's like the market is having problems breaking through that sell pocket. That is something that you don't want to see if you're looking for price to go up. Here it is on the 4-2. Okay. Here's Quant Network on the 5. Take a look at this on the weekly chart. So we really didn't get that much fanfare in the market of sellers last week. We had a very big move the week before, right? But then the next week price went back up. So what does that mean? Well, it tells us that this market is finding balance right here. Okay, there's enough people willing to buy Quant Network just as those are willing to sell. And until we get that imbalance, until that liquidity wanes, then that's when we'll get another move either down or up in this cryptocurrency. Here it is on the 2. Quant Network on the 3, 5, and so far for the month of August. So now let's look at this on the hourly chart. Currently, I'm not too drastically bullish yet in the market at Quant Network. Currently, I'm kind of indifferent. I just see a market trading, like I told you earlier, is pretty much balanced and stable. The market is finding enough people to buy and sell to where it can finally create a market. Now, when I look at this on the 11-hour chart, though, I will have to give a little bit more edge to the sellers, and I'm going to show you the reason why. Well, first of all, the market currently is in a downtrend on the 11-hour chart, and whenever price bounces and comes up, it gets snagged by another pocket of selling. See, the buyers weren't even able to bring the market all the way back up to 122.50. It got stuck a lot lower than that, around 117. And this 11-hour price bar, as well as this current one that is forming, is still telling us that there's more sellers in the market in Quant Network on the hourly chart. So take a look at this here on the 5-hour. Here it is on the 3. Okay, you kind of can see on the 3-hour chart that there is a spot right here that there may be a little bit of buying going on. The 1-hour chart. And here it is on the 330. Okay, so when you're seeing or what if you're a buyer, like let's say you want to come in and buy Quant Network, or you anticipate higher prices, what you want to see is the market making higher levels, meaning you want to see market making higher highs. So you want to kind of see it stair stepping, like those buyers are working their way to eliminating the sellers as price progresses up. If you don't see that, and you see the market getting tired and it's making lower lows, then that also means that the market is not gaining that momentum that is required to actually bring the price back up. Okay. So currently, outside of the market really holding stable, I think the market is vying with the sellers. Now, I don't see it being like a dramatic movement to the downside. I don't see that really occurring. However, seeing that on the daily chart, you can see right here and here, and then especially during this whole period, we haven't really seen the market buyers really try to eradicate these sellers. The only opportunity that we've seen that was right here. Okay. So given that that's the case, we're going to have to give the slight edge to the sellers. So we're going to go ahead and anticipate some lower prices in quant. Okay. Now, like I told you earlier, we're not going to be talking about like a massive crash or a big plummet to occur in the market in quant, even though it's always something that could happen. We're just going to try to target the market in quant here. And then these other two pockets, these very small slivers of pockets right there. So that first target, either at the high or the low. If you guys see my videos, we always target the high or the low. It could be at the high, it could bounce at the low. That's 4.82% at the low. Our second pocket is around like 105, 7.25. Our third pocket, which is around like 102.50, is 9.38%. And that's it. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit, and as always, trade different.